Yeah.
But, maybe one episode we can talk about that more.
Yeah.
So I had a very interesting thing that happened. So I had moved not too long ago, and getting your mail switched over is just so much fun.
Yeah.
And so I think that's finally situated, with postal service and different things like that. I'm finally getting just everything I'm supposed to, and even then some additional that I'm like, I don't want this.
Yeah. Bills.
They for some reason they've followed me.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
quick.
We've been trying to reach you, extending for your car's extended warranty. Okay, really? So I had gotten a piece of mail, actually 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
They were duplicates, I guess, and I actually meant to bring them for this episode, but I forgot. But
way to go!
I had gotten, because I was talking about going back to school for a couple different career potential options, or just to learn more things, right?
Okay.
But I had gotten this letter in the mail from a college that I have never heard of before. I did not apply to this school.
Northern, Southern Missouri.
No, I don't think so. Northern. I just got that. Sorry. The heat is affecting me from outside. About had a heat stroke 2 days ago. Fun times. And I don't know how you can be dehydrated if you drink 1.5 gallons a day, but
when it's as hot as it is,
it just
goes. Yeah, it
evaporates
sucks out of you.
Yeah. But anyway, so I got this letter. It wasn't just any letter from this college. It was a college acceptance letter.
Oh, nice.
Apparently I applied and got in. And it had my start date and my email address for the school and my student ID and everything. I'm just like, what?
Duke Medical.
No, that would be wild, though. No, that would be crazy.
What school?
I honestly don't remember right now. I was going to bring the letter and I forgot.
What are we talking about this then?
Well, because I had it as a topic, and then I blame the heat. But I can't remember the name of the school.
So you were accepted to a college you didn't apply to?
Yes.
Huh.
I was...
was the school in this state?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was out of state, which was even stranger in a way. Kind of. But I'm like, how do you even know who I am?
Is money missing out of your bank accounts? For paying
Not from that.
For paying for said school.
Paying for tuition for a school that I didn't apply to that I got in.
Yeah.
It had start date, my school email, my student ID, and they sent me 2 letters, making sure I got both, apparently.
Nice.
In case one got lost.
So have you contacted them back?
No.
Oh.
I probably should be like,
yeah.
What are you doing? Hello?
Yeah, I didn't do this.
I didn't do that. I might do it just as a joke, I don't know. It's just a weird mystery.
Yeah.
Completely floored me. I'm like, okay, why am I getting a college envelope, and had my name on it, and I opened it and it's like, congratulations, you've been accepted. I'm like, to what? I didn't apply. So that was kind of weird. But it was out of state. I do remember that, but I don't remember what state it was in with the name.
Where?
It
in
wasn't
the region of the country.
I do not. I have to do a follow up on that. I put it in a box and I'm just like, okay.
Obviously.
And I forgot about it. I forgot.
Good grief, man.
I know, good grief. But I was like, I got to at least mention it. Because I seen it on on my dock, and I was like, I don't have the letter with me, but I'm gonna still mention it just because it's fun. And so, yeah.
Well, good. I hope you succeed.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Did it say what? Like
there was no
degree?
No, there was no degree. So which was kind of weird, because I would be very intrigued on. Okay, what did I sign up for?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It didn't tell me that.
It was just a regular community college.
Okay.
It wasn't a university.
Okay.
It was a community college. Not sure. I do remember that it was not in the state, and it was a community college somewhere. Don't remember where in the country. I don't remember. It wasn't on the other side of the country.
Right.
So it was kind of either Midwest or Northern-ish, if I remember right.
Okay.
But it wasn't like a neighboring state.
Yeah.
to North Carolina. It was a little bit, the radius was a little bit further, but it wasn't like California or
Right.
Washington State or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
It was closer, but not too close, like in the middle.
Oh.
It's weird. Not sure.
Central Oklahoma Community College.
Southern Central.
Oh, Southern Central. Southern Central Oklahoma Community College.
Yep, exactly.
So, was that all you had on your
On that part.
mysterious
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
college application?
I didn't know what to do with that.
So, I've been thinking about this for probably the past week.
Okay.
And I don't really know how to say it other than to just say it, is where does just random thought come from?
Where does random thought
Just
come
like
from?
a random idea pops in your head that you've not
Never-
thought about.
Like, and you kind of have the next thought is like, why did I even think of that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not thinking about like murdering people or anything like that.
Yeah, you might want to get that checked if you did.
Yeah. Like, but I don't know. Some of it's personal, and
Okay.
I'm not going to share
Sure.
on here. And I mean, I'm not thinking of like self-harm or anything like that,
Okay.
or ditching my family because I love them dearly. But like one thing I will share, and I have shared this one with my wife, is selling our house. We've only been there
Not too long.
2.5 years,
Yeah.
maybe 3 years.
Yeah.
And I was literally sitting on the couch one morning waiting on everybody to wake up
Yeah.
because I wake up at
You get up pretty early.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
When I'm
pretty much
off.
on the dot
Yeah.
every day.
And I'm like, I'm just sitting there messing on my phone, and I'm
Right.
like, let's sell the house. Let's get out of here. Sell the house.
And go where?
That's I don't know.
Oh, it's just that's where the thought ended.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like, I don't know. And then I'm like, where'd that come from?
Right.
1, 2, why?
True. Yeah.
3 is that God telling me something? But why would God tell me to sell my house? Then that's where my mind goes. Why
Right.
would
Of course.
why would that be?
Start dissecting it. Like,
Yeah.
where did the origin of it? Like,
Yeah.
where did it come from?
And but I've really been like stuck on selling the house.
You couldn't shake that one.
Huh?
Like, you can't
I
shake
cannot
that
get rid of. I can't get rid
Really?
of that. Yeah.
one. Does the thought ever expand, or is it just that on repeat?
It's expanded.
Okay. Okay.
And I've shared it with Michelle, and she's somewhat on board. We couldn't do it anytime soon. There's things that we would need to do around our house first.
Because I know you've talked about, like, down the road.
Yes, like after
as a
after
plan,
retirement. Yeah,
But, like,
but this is
but
like
before
hitting,
that.
This is like hitting me.
soon.
9 years soon from
Yeah.
retiring.
Right.
And
Like, what is this about?
yeah, and I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from, and I know one thing that I've talked with my wife about is basically this is going to sound weird. Is basically being homeless, sell the house,
Yeah.
buy like a Class C motorhome,
It's not
and
homeless,
just
technically.
hop from
Yeah, just travel.
campground to campground.
Would it be
for-
still locally, I would
Yes.
imagine, because
Yeah,
of
because I
career
have to
rise?
work. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And so does she. And because when we did that, we've done that before, but it wasn't by choice.
Right. It's the
Many
way
years
life
ago.
kinda
Yeah,
went.
it's just
Yeah.
how it happened.
Right.
My son was like little, like 1-2 years old.
Really hard
Little.
age to.
Yeah, but he loved it. I mean, he thought it was. He
Yeah.
thought it was normal. That's what he. It's
Well,
what
that's
he knew.
true. You know what I mean? You kind of
You
come
know.
up with that, and it's like, oh, so that's not. I don't want to say this in a bad way,
No.
but it's like oh, that's not normal.
Right.
Right. You know, because that's all they know.
Yeah. And then we got into like this
Right.
little small house, and he was like, "This is a mansion." I'm like,
Right.
It's really not.
But it's
You know?
all comparative,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What are you comparing it to?
Yeah, comparing it to what we were living in.
But you've been in, you know, throughout your life. But for him, it was like, this is great.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
You know, it's amazing. It's perspective.
But you know, we lived in a motorhome for 2.5, 3 years.
And that's not easy.
Yeah, it was
With
hard.
young kids, that's not
Yeah,
that's not
it
easy.
It was hard.
You know, so shout out to everybody that's doing that.
Yeah, and
It's not easy.
but we were like, not saying that we're not now, but we were like so close, figuratively, and you know, everything.
There's
else.
not a lot of room.
You can't get away from each other.
You can't.
But the one thing we did do, we ate supper together every night, and we don't do that now.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, we sat at our table in our motorhome and ate supper together every night, and we don't do that now. And because, you know, Michelle and I, my wife, will fix something because the kids eat like birds. They don't want anything except the little microwavable cups of macaroni and cheese, and what's the other thing? Anything chicken tender nugget wise.
Yeah.
We actually eat real food, but
Mine are like on Hot
my
Pockets.
daughter will get hers
Yeah.
delivered to her room. Son will get his delivered to his room or her room. They eat together, and then like we eat together. And plus, we don't have a dining room table because we sold it. So
Yeah. I see that. I was like, well.
so, but we ate supper together every day,
Yeah.
and I miss that.
Yeah.
And I want to.
You don't have to have a table to eat together.
True.
You know?
And also with everything that was going on in my family's life
Right.
those years ago, it was just simple.
Like in the motorhome?
Yeah.
Time?
It was just simple.
Yeah.
I mean, emptying the black tank wasn't fun, but
Well, no, but
it was,
overall,
it was simple.
kind of miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't know where that's coming from. But I mean, I was literally sitting on the couch, just sell my house. I mean,
What?
like, yeah. I'm like, why? Why would I want to sell my house?
Right.
You know, but it will not. I can't get it out of my head to do it.
I can't but wonder if, you know, and I'm going to, and it could be spiritual, could be God telling you something. And, you know, that's when you kind of question and be like, God, is this you?
Right,
If it
right.
is, like, help me understand this.
Yeah.
You know, how am I supposed to interpret this?
Right,
Like,
right.
when, what's the timeline look like? You know,
Yeah.
like the logistics of it, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, and I'm also going to go a different way with it too, because it, you know, sometimes it isn't spiritual.
Mhm.
It's just life,
A
right?
random
it's
thought.
It's just a random thought.
Yeah.
I just wonder if it's like something subconsciously,
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
you're just tired of certain things, you know, that's built up, but you don't really
Yeah.
give them much attention mentally as far as, you know, certain thoughts. But it's just
See-
like, I wonder if it's just like, that's where it triggered from.
I don't know, but I'm happy where we are.
Yeah. You
You know,
guys seem to be, and it seems to be working, you know, in this chapter, right?
Yeah, and
you know,
I mean, I would love to have more land and not be able to see any neighbors or anything
Right.
like that, but that's fine.
be
But-
off the other porch.
Yeah, you know, but
Yeah. But that's down the road. That's already in the plan.
Yeah, that's
for
planned
down the road.
But
But why is it happening so much sooner? Or
Right.
why is it
yeah,
seeming like it
Because
needs to happen so much sooner?
the way I'm thinking about it is, you know, like when it hits me,
Right.
I'm like, I would be so, in my own mind, I would be so stupid to walk away from my job right now with
I don't
9
think that'd be
years to
wise.
go
I don't think that'd be wise.
from retirement.
Right.
I mean, 9 years is a long time, but
it isn't, and it isn't.
yeah,
In the long term of, you know, of a career ending in retirement,
Mm-hmm.
not a change or, you know, anything like that. That's, you have to be very careful,
Mm-hmm.
you know, people do it, but you got to be careful and intentional.
Yeah.
And weigh out the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because that could be a great decision in certain circumstances.
Yeah.
Depending on what lies ahead, but it also could be very catastrophic if not done.
Right.
With wisdom.
Yeah.
Right.
See, and I'm eligible. I mean, Michelle and I are close to age. I'm a year older than her, but like work, like her being able to retire, I'm like 6 to 8 years ahead of her.
Okay.
On
because of just the career start times, I guess, right?
Yeah, but my retirement's different than hers.
That's true.
She's through the state,
right.
blah,
Versus,
blah, blah.
right.
So hers is a little different than mine.
Okay.
But mine is if I get to this age with this many years, I can fully retire early.
Yeah.
Ish.
Kind of. Yeah. There's caveats there too.
Yeah.
Asterisks.
Yeah. But I mean, you and I've talked about, after I retire, it's, we're going to scoot and move around a little bit.
Right.
To see this beautiful country we live in.
Absolutely. Because it's so drastically
why
different
now?
across. Yeah. Why is it like
why
it's
is it hitting
being rushed
me so hard now?
and you can't shake it?
Mm-mm.
How long has it been since you've had this?
Few weeks.
Really? It's been a few weeks.
It's been while I've been off. And then I got to wonder, and I was like, well, is it because we didn't go to Montana? Is it, I've prayed about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Have you ever seen the meme? It's of crap. I forgot his name. Right. I mean, soon as I was getting ready to say it.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Okay.
It's one of his stand-ups where in the stand-ups he's talking about him parenting his kids, where he's kind of like, "Hey, no,
yes,
doing that bit."
Yep.
Have you seen the one though where? Have you seen the one where it's the caption at the top is where how God has to deal with me?
Yes, I have.
That's me to a T. He's like, no, look at me. Hey, no, that, and that's kind of how. Oh, sorry, I kicked something. And that's kind of how. That what I'm getting at was by saying that is this something that I'm being told to do? That by God, that's scary. We have a home right now.
Why are you being called a brute if it is from him?
Yeah. Where are we going if we do?
Yeah.
Are we just going to be the traveling family? Or,
and see, it's one thing if it's just you and your spouse, right? You and your wife. But, with kids involved, it complicates dramatically.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more logistics there.
Mm-hmm. And seeing my son's been in 3 different schools.
That's hard.
And it's not
like,
fair.
I don't really want to do that.
I don't want to move him.
It's like you don't want to do that to him again.
Yeah. I mean, 3 different schools of not him choosing.
Right.
It's just how it happened.
Because he's had to move.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would hate to, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I can't shake that one of. And the crazy thing is golly, I struck gold with my wife. She's like, let's sell the house.
Let's do it.
I mean,
right.
And, but she knows we can't put it on the market right now. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to get done.
If you were going to do that right now. Yeah. That's normal. That's typical of any place.
But I don't know. Random thought. It's been getting me here lately. And then where's it coming from? And why?
So it's kind of like dreams too, in a lot of ways. It's subconscious that, some dreams are just really weird. Mm-hmm. And it's like, where did that even come from?
You wake up and your first word is, what?
That's happened.
And
same. Half the time it's like I'm cold sweating. It's like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I'm just like, whew, I'm okay, or whatever. It was a dream. But I think if it's not spiritually, it could be, but if it isn't, because sometimes, I've heard some preachers say, kind of not speaking for God or speaking for the devil, but it's just like, why are they blaming that on us? Or why are they giving us credit for that? That was their own
right
cognitive whatever.
Right.
And there's a lot of truth to that. It's like, don't blame us for that.
Yeah.
That was your decision.
Yeah.
That was your terrible decision. And I've heard a lot of preachers say that, like a lot of things that happen to you is your choices.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
It's consequences of your decisions.
See, and that's what don't make sense to me.
In a lot of ways, but not always.
I've never once thought of selling the house.
Until then.
Until 2 weeks ago. Never once. It's never entered my mind. Because I knew we would be there
for this
at
chapter.
least through the end of my career.
Correct.
And
then
my son's high school.
Right.
Because what's great
alignment.
is he graduates, then I retire in that fall.
Right.
So
worked out great.
Yeah. That's what I planned for. No, it's not.
Well, good. Good job.
I succeeded. But yeah, but now all of a sudden but I haven't had any thought on, like say we acted on that. We sold the house. I've had no thought on where to go or anything like that. And then I'm like, well, if we sold our house, what a huge financial relief that would be.
Right.
That would free up so much X amount of money per month.
Exactly.
To
whatever.
go elsewhere.
Right. To relocate, to travel around.
Right. Or to pay off other things. That's where my mind goes to.
So like say
right
if you were just eliminate that bill, if you will, and allow that, I won't say extra income, but that additional that's been freed up, like you said, to divvy it to elsewhere.
Other places,
Of course. And then just that relief. And maybe it's just, that's where I'm kind of leaning towards. Maybe it's psychological, subconscious, like that'll be great if sell the house. Maybe that's where it triggered. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know either.
Have you watched anything recently where they sold anything, or have you anybody that is selling their place or
no?
Okay. So I don't know where that, it could just
never
be literally
thought.
Like you said, a random thought.
Yeah. Never once thought of selling my house.
Huh.
Until now.
I don't know. And I think that, and I'm a firm believer, and this is kind of bringing it back to the spiritual realm of things. And this came from, I can't remember which movie it was. It was one of the Mike Facing the Giant movies, one of their movies. But it said, and it might have been that one. I don't remember. It was one of theirs. But it said, until the Lord moves you, you're to bloom where you're planted. Mm-hmm. And ever since I heard that the first time, it's just stuck with me.
Right.
And it's like, okay, God, is this you moving me or is this me moving me?
Yeah.
And if it's me moving me, please take this away.
Yeah. Right.
Because it's not going to end well.
Yeah.
There's a way that seems right unto man and is death. Right. Very familiar verse. But it's like, where's this coming from?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might just be a random thought.
Could be.
But what triggers it? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows, right? It's kind of hard to say. But it sounds like it is a random thought.
I don't know. Never thought it once before.
Yeah.
To sell my house until 2 weeks ago.
Interesting.
Just out of the blue.
But you're still thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the enticing thought of the freed up money.
Maybe. I don't know.
Could be.
Could be.
Because what are you going to do after it sells? You don't know. Where are you going while it's on the market?
Exactly.
You don't know.
That's the thing.
I mean, yeah, you can live in it while it's on the market, but then as soon as it closes, it's like, oh crap.
Yeah.
I got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't come with the house.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Be your yardskeeper. Your groundskeeper, I mean.
I'll be a garden gnome.
Yeah. I'll stand outside your house.
Gargoyle.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's odd. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would definitely continue being in prayer about it. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, if it is from God, maybe he's doing it as a faith test. Maybe. Possibly. Taking what's his name, taking his son up to the mountain to kill him, and at the very end, God provides a lamb, stuck in the bush. In a sense, maybe it's kind of that same underlying principle of, do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay, sell your house. And then what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, I know.
It very well could be.
Yeah.
And then it could just be, he's like, don't blame that on me. It could just be a random thought.
Yeah.
At this point, and I think the more you pray about it, and I know you said it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But, like I would say, help my unbelief, and just like, if it's you, God, show me in a different way, an additional, confirming way, which, where this is from.
Right.
Because that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Especially with kids involved. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
And animals and different, all the logistics of the whole thing.
Yeah. I'd have to give you Kevin.
Oh, boy. Dude, I've got a farm now that I did not intend to have.
Well,
I don't have a pig yet.
Kevin would be fit in perfect at your house.
I've got 2 goats. I've got 2 dogs. I've got, up until a couple days ago, I had a snake because it got out in the house. And then I told...
Why is there a snake in your house to begin with?
One of my daughters.
Who?
One of my daughters.
No.
No. She's like, isn't he cute? I said, nope.
No.
Not even close.
What kind?
It looked like a baby copperhead at first, but it wasn't, thankfully, because it didn't have a diamond head, or triangle head, or whatever you want to call it. But it was she found it near the water, and it had
a white mouth.
Thankfully, no. That was my next checklist, item, or a rattler.
Is it brown? You said
it's brown, but it's got like stripes on it. Across the back all the way down. She told me what kind it was. I forgot. I'm not good with those things, name-wise. But she said it's not poisonous. I was like, well, that's good because it just bit you twice. I'm just like, what are you doing, child? And then she's got a turtle. She's got a fish. And all that's in her room. Plus like 30 plants.
No.
Yeah, dude. You walk in, it's like a jungle.
No.
And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, my son wants a bearded dragon.
Oh, she's had one of those too.
And
she doesn't right now.
And I'm like, well, that's all well and good.
Yeah.
Until one of 2 things happens. Either it gets out and the cat uses it as a play toy.
Yeah, that's not a good day.
And we all witness that.
It's definitely not a good day.
Or you just are like, I have a bearded dragon. He hasn't moved in 3 days.
Because they do that.
Because there's no water and there's no food.
Oh, it goes that way. Yikes.
Yeah. I was like, if you get this, it's with your own money. You're going to buy everything with your own money.
It's expensive to get started.
Yeah. And I'm not taking care of it. And neither is your mother. Oh, I'll do it. Oh, I'm sure.
The first day.
Yeah, the first day.
If it's anything like mine.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Not even 24 hours. This stupid thing. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
This isn't fair. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this. Yes, you kind of did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. So
I would go on. If it was the bearded dragon at our house, I would go more towards it gets out and our cat plays with it till it dies.
Yeah. They're slow until they want to run. And they're fast.
Yeah. And that's when he'll be like, ooh, it really wants to play. And yeah.
Challenge.
And then it's like, oh, he don't want to play no more. And then he just turns around and leaves it because it's,
it's no longer playful.
Yeah, it's no longer playful anymore or alive.
This is boring.
Yeah. It's just
Next.
where they're like, okay, he's not moving.
Yeah, parks are probably doing that.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, so that you kind of have to keep that in mind if that is a possibility. Now, if it's a deep tank, it's not going to get out. Right. But
the tank he was looking at, it's really weird. It has like double doors.
Yes.
Not double doors.
In the wide.
And it has like a push button and they pop open.
Yeah, that's the one of the kind we had.
He would not close it all the way.
And it would just climb out.
And it would just
It would get out that way. Yeah,
and-
because on the top it's like a grate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
mesh.
he would get out through the door.
I mean, that is the way to. This is the way.
This is the way. And that would be the
last
way,
way.
to his death.
The last way. Yep. So, and that's the thing is they, you know, kids, and this is no fault of his. This is just kid. You know, they can only foresee so much.
Yeah.
Be like, I want this, and they're fueled by the excitement, the adrenaline, you know, the ability of having it versus, oh, this is a lot of
the
work.
responsibility,
you know, and
of it.
When you're tired, you still got to take care of it.
Yeah.
When you're sick, you still got to take care. You know, all these things that you still have to do it anyway.
Yep.
And a kid normally is not going to have that drive to do that.
No.
Consistently over time in the way that whatever animal needs.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true.
if I know my because I had surprised one of them for his birthday, a puppy, and if it, you know, this is not necessarily, especially at the front, no fault of his, but if it wasn't because we were taking care of it too,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be around.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put that dog through that, or
Right.
whatever animal
Yeah.
through that, you know. And so, you know, there's a lot of added responsibility. But there again, at the same time, it's your animal
Yeah.
that you've asked for.
Yep.
Whether or not it was a surprise, you asked for it.
Right.
you
Yeah.
know. And so comes with that the great responsibility of giving it a good life. And we are not going to abuse animals.
No.
So take care of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big responsibility, bigger than what they can foresee a lot of times.
Thank you guys for tuning in today. If you would like and subscribe, and then share this everywhere and with everyone you know. Catch you guys again soon. Thank you.